Good morning, students. In 12th standard computer science, we are discussing chapter 13 Python and CSV files lesson. In that lesson, last class we have started writing the data into different types in CSV files. There are many formats are there. We have seen some formats. Remaining concept we are going to see in this class. And what are the different formats? Writing the data into different types in CSV files. What are the remaining formats we are going to discuss? Let us see one by one. First, CSV file with custom delimiter. The default delimiter, comma, instead of using comma, we can use some other delimiter, that is custom delimiter like pipe symbol. And next, CSV file with line terminator. We know very well each and every line will be displayed separately as a separate rows. If you need, you can use this line terminator. The symbol is \n. It will give the line break. CSV file with code characters. If you want to give codes, you can use double quotes. If you want, you can give using this code characters, that format. Next, writing the file into the dictionary. This CSV file, how to write in a dictionary. Next, the writing the dictionary into CSV file with custom dialect. Custom dialect means what? What are the dialects you need? You can add. For example, delimiter and then quoting. Whatever you need, you can give. And finally, getting the data at runtime and write it in a CSV file. And you can get the data during runtime. Instead of giving the data directly, during runtime we can enter the data, and that data how to store it in a, how to write it in a CSV file. About that we are going to see. So let us start one by one. The first one, CSV file with custom delimiter. So for this, let's see the program. First one, import CSV, our normal module, CSV module we are importing. Next, info is a variable which contains the data. So it has many rows are there. First row, roll number, name, city. Second row, 1A Chennai, 2B Mumbai, 3C Chennai, 6Z Madurai. So these are the things I am going to write. Data. Next, custom delimiter. Here simple thing, I am going to use pipe symbol. That's all. So CSV dot register dialect. My dialect is my formatting file name, comma, delimiter equal to pipe symbol. That's all. In this part, custom delimiter, I am giving it as pipe symbol. That's all. Next, f is equal to open sample.csv in write mode. I am creating a new file sample.csv in write mode, that is stored in f. Next, writer is equal to csv.writer. CSV.writer is a method used to write the data in a file name called f and with the formatting my dialect. So f comma dialect equal to my dialect, and where it is stored in writer. That's all. Next, for row in info data I am going to write one by one. So next, writer dot write row of what is the data? Info. Writer dot write row of info. That's all. So one by one the data can be written in writer. Finally, you can get the entire answer in writer. Then f dot close. What is the answer will be? First row, roll number, name, city. Second row, 1A Chennai, 2B Mumbai, 3C Chennai and 6Z Madurai. It is a first type in today's class. Custom delimiter. In dialect, I am adding delimiter equal to pipe symbol. That's all. So this is the first type over. Next, CSV file with a line terminator. I told already, line terminator is nothing but simply to give a line break. By default, all the lines will be displayed separately. Now, in line terminator, we can add the new line character. So import CSV. Next, info is equal to the same data what you discussed in previous concept, and then the same thing, CSV dot register dialect, my dialect, comma, delimiter equal to pipe symbol and line terminator equal to new line. It is a special thing we are giving for this type. CSV file with a line terminator. Line terminator \n. That's all. Next, f is equal to open sample.csv comma write mode. The same thing what we discussed priorly, and so open function will create a new file and in write mode to open, and it is stored in f. Next, writer equal to csv dot writer f comma dialect equal to my dialect. Now csv dot writer method to write the data in a file f with the formatting my dialect. It is stored in writer. As usual, for row in info, writer dot write rows of info. So the data can be written one by one in writer. Finally, f dot close. The same, more or less the same answers you can get. The important terms are all remember. Line terminator I am giving only one difference. Line terminator equal to new line, and then that's all about it. So see the answer here. Roll number, name, city, 1A Chennai, 2B Mumbai, 3C Chennai, 6Z Madurai. That's all. So here I am including one special thing, line in register dialect, line terminator equal to new line character. That's all. Next type we can see about CSV file with code characters. Codes refers double quotes. If you want to add, how can you give the coding for this? Let us see in this program. First one, as usual, import CSV, then info is equal to the same data, and next CSV dot register dialect. In this place only we are changing one by one. My dialect comma delimiter equal to pipe symbol and code character equal to double quotes. What character I am going to add? Double quotes. So for that I am giving code character equal to double quotes, and quoting equal to CSV dot quote all. Fully I want to display, so quoting is equal to CSV dot quote all. Then as usual, f is equal to open sample.csv in write mode. Then writer equal to csv.writer f comma dialect equal to my dialect. The same thing only I am discussing. Next, for row in info, the same data, writer.write rows of info. Then f dot close. Here what is the difference in code character? I am giving code character equal to double quotes and quoting equal to csv.quote all. That's all. Now how is the answer will be? Let me say. And here I am giving double quotes for city. All the cities I have given. See the program coding, info is equal to roll number comma name comma in city I have given double quotes. So all the places in city and city names will be displayed with the double quotes. And roll number, name, city double quotes like this Chennai, Mumbai, Chennai, Madurai and all will be in double quotes. Remaining it won't be displayed with double quotes. The data alone will be displayed. And here also the delimiter I have given pipe symbol. So that's all. This is the output for this program. Writing CSV file into a dictionary. How to write our CSV file into the dictionary? How to write that? About we are going to see. Import CSV like info. Here I am giving data is a variable which contains all the data. What are the data I have given? Mountain, Everest, height. Data is a variable which contains the data, mountain, Everest, and height 8848. Similarly, next mountain, Anamudi, height 2695. Next mountain, Kanchenjunga, and height 8586. So these are the thing data I have given. It is stored in a variable data. Next, CF is equal to open sample.csv in write mode. Open function will open a new file sample.csv in write mode that is stored in CF. Next, I am giving another variable called fields to specify the field names, headings. So fields equal to mountain comma height. So these are the two field names I have given. It is stored in fields. Next I am going to write. So double equal to, here we are using dictionary writer. Previously we are using writer alone, but here I am going to write it in a dictionary. So csv dot dictionary writer, which file you are going to write? CF file. And where is the fields? The name of the variable fields. I am assigning field names equal to fields. I will repeat this line again. W equal to csv dot dictionary writer. This method will write the data in dictionary. Where the data is present in CF file, and field names equal to fields. That's all. It is stored in a variable f. Next, w dot write header. Header means what? First you will write the heading alone. Next you are going to write the data. For that, for row in data, w dot write rows of data. So data can be written one by one in writer. Next cf dot close. I am closing the file. See the output here. First Everest, the value 88 here. That one difference you can see here. The data I have written like this: open square bracket, open curly brace, mountain colon Everest, key colon value. Next key colon value. The dictionary format will be like this. In previous class you have seen key colon value and all. So mountain is a key, value is Everest. You should give in curly braces, and each and every row can be given using curly braces. So mountain, Everest, height 8848. So Everest and 8848 is a value. Similarly, next Anamudi and 2695 is a value. Kanchenjunga and 8586 is a value. So that will be displayed like this. So it is the output for this program. How to write the CSV file into the dictionary. Next, so first mountain Everest mountain and height will be displayed. Next data will be displayed one by one. The next format, writing dictionary into CSV file with custom dialects. Here also the same custom dialects. How to write, about that we are going to see. And see this program. Import CSV. Now directly I am moving to the dialect. CSV dot register dialect, my dialect comma delimiter equal to pipe symbol, quoting equal to CSV dot quotal. So two things I have given: delimiter pipe and quoting quotal. So CSV file is a variable. I am giving open sample.csv in write mode. Open function will open the sample.csv in write mode. It is stored in CSV file. Then fields equal to mountain comma height, the same thing only. Heading I have given using this. Next, writer equal to csv dot dictionary writer. I am going to write, where you are going to write CSV file. CSV file where I am going to write. Next, field names equal to fields. I am going to assign fields to the field names. Next, dialect equal to my dialect. That's all. Dialect also you can include here. Then writer dot write header. This will write the heading alone, mountain and height. Next, writer dot write rows. We can give all the data. In the previous example, we can give all the data in a variable data that I am referring in next place. But here I am giving the data directly. Writer dot write rows, and all the data I have given: mountain, Everest, height. That's all. All the data you can give here. Then finally CSV dot close. So you can see the output will be mountain, height. See the thing. Quoting equal to CSV dot quote all I have given, so will be displayed in double quotes. Mountain, height, everything will be displayed like this. Everest, and all the values will be displayed with double quotes. That's all. So this is called as writing data dictionary into CSV file with custom dialects. All the thing will be displayed with double quotes. So here Kanchenjunga, sorry, here I forgot to put the double quotes. Here also double quotes will be coming. All the thing will be displayed in double quotes. Students, do the corrections here. Kanchenjunga also will be displayed with double quotes. That's all. So next type we can see getting the data at runtime and writing it in a CSV file. So that's all. What is the thing here? Previous example and all, we are giving the data directly, and that data I am going to write in CSV file. We have seen. Now in this program, what I am going to say, the data is not giving directly. During runtime we can get the data, and after getting the data, how to write the data in CSV file, about that we are going to see. So see the coding now. First import CSV. Next, f is equal to open sample.csv in write mode, the same thing. Open function will open sample.csv in write mode, it is stored in f. Then w is equal to csv.writer of f. csv.writer will write the data in f, it is stored in w. Now another variable I am giving, answer equal to y. It is nothing but our choice. Answer is a variable which contains a value y. Now I am checking while answer equal to y. If my answer is y, what will happen? We are going to get the value. Names equal to input name, and input function to get the value. You know already name is a prompt string. So it will ask you name, there you type the name. Next date equal to input date. You can enter the date and place equal to input place. You can enter the place. How it will ask name, name, you can enter the name. Date, you can enter the date. Place, you can enter the date. Place, that's all. Excuse me. Next W dot write row. What you are going to write name, comma, date, comma, place. What value you are giving will be stored here. Name, comma, date, comma, place. Next answer equal to input, enter your choice. We are getting the choice yes or no. If my after this once again it will go to where while function. If answer equal to y, once again you are getting name, date, place, and it will be written in right row W. Once again it will ask enter your choice. So like that going on. Next f dot, when the f dot open sample dot csv comma read mode. Once again now you are writing the data using writer. Next you are going to read using reader. So f is equal to open sample dot csv in read mode. First up to this we have completed write mode. After when your choice is no, it is coming out. At that time we are going to read using read mode. So f is equal to open sample.csv comma or in read mode. Next say reader equal to csv.reader of f. I am reading csv.reader will read the data in f. It is stored in reader. That I am going to print now. For row in reader, print row one by one and f dot close. What is the concept here? First you are opening the file in write mode. And then you are getting the answer as yes or no. If your answer is yes, you can enter the data like name, date, place, and that will be written in W using writer, right row. Once again it will ask answer equal to yes or no. When my answer is yes, once again it will ask you name, date, place, and it will be stored in W. Once again if you it will ask enter choice. If choice is yes, it will ask again, like that going on. After completing, when I am giving my choices no, it is coming to next line. At that time what will happen? Already we have written, then I am going to open the file in read mode. So f is equal to open sample.csv comma read mode, then I am printing one by one. So that's all. Now let us see how is the answer will be. I thought by seeing this you can understand. First name Nivetha. Initially my choice I have given y. So name Nivetha. Condition is true first time. Date, place. I am giving will be printed. Next you enter your choice yes or no. You are giving yes again. So once again it will ask you the remaining details. Name, date, place. You are entering. And next once again it will ask you enter your choice. You are giving yes or no. When I am giving no, it will stop with that. At that time the data what you have given will be printed like this. Will be read. That's all. Now how is the it is a coding. How is the answer will be? I mean. Two lines will be displayed. Nivedita 12/12/2001 and Chennai. Shweta 4/1/2000 Mumbai. It is the answer will be displayed. The same thing if you open in Excel, how is the answer will be in rows, in cells. First row Nivedita, the value Chennai, Shweta, date of birth Mumbai. Like this it will be printed in Excel. That's all about it. So students, in today's with this chapter over. In today's class we have seen what are the remaining formats to write the data in CSV file and how to write the data in dictionary. About that also we have seen. With this chapter over, from the beginning the same coding little bit change we are discussing. So first you should know what is the concept, whether it is reading or writing, and if it is reader you are using, if it is writer you are using. Like this you can check every program, you can explain by yourself and then you can learn. Take down the notes thoroughly. Thank you children.